that first reading, we again see the disciples in front of the Sanhedrins to face trial. They've been there before. They've been released and captured again. But this time it was a little different. They were going to make sure that they weren't going to teach about Jesus again. So they were planning something. But one of them, Gamaliel, said to them and says, wait a minute. There's been some of these things that come up here before. Some people tried to start their own sect of the religion, and it has all failed. So if we let these men go, what they're trying to start will more than likely fail. But if it is with God's backing, we could end up in a battle with God himself. So they decided to let the disciples go this way with a stern warning not to preach again. And then they beat them and whipped them and sent them on their way. Well, the reaction for most people would disgust in their mind and walk off and lick their wounds and maybe start over again or withdraw within themselves. But yet these disciples came together and they were very proud of being beat for the name of Jesus. And they went right away to the temple again and started teaching the good news about the suffering, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus. This is what they had seen. They witnessed all of this, most of them from afar. But they did witness all three of these things. And the good news was, with the resurrection, was everlasting life. This was the good news they were telling the people. And they told them because they had been witness to these. But yet, we ourselves are not afraid to relay a good story that we have heard, whether we have been witness or not. But yet, and this is what we need to do. This story of Jesus' death, resurrection, has been retold for many years. We celebrate it every year at Easter, during Holy Week. It is kept alive by people passing on these stories and the readings in the Bible. But the only way that this keeps going is through us, through our call, through baptism and our confirmation, to be witnesses, to evangelize, to spread the good news, to continue that good news that these disciples in today's reading started. It is up to us to continue. If we don't do it, who's going to continue? And this is what God's plan is for us, to evangelize, to carry on these stories, to pass our faith on to those that are coming. This is all part of God's plan. We need to be like these disciples that day when they were released back into the crowd. We need to rejoice. We need to be happy. We need not to fear those that threaten us with harm if we continue to preach the good news. We have to step forward. And continue these stories, to continue to evangelize, to keep our faith strong, and to continue it.